BookTube, hello Tudorverse. Been away for a bit, back with the book haul. I had an event that I really wanted to attend in New York, and I only had 4 days, and I went, and I wussed out a little bit, and I did not want to take red eyes to get there, so I ended up with really only 2 solid days. So I got to go to my event, I got to visit with my daughter, and I got to go to the Strand, which is always a treat. It is always a treat now. Growing up, it was less so because I never bought books there. I would only sell books there. My mother took over my grandfather's book dealing business after he died, and we would buy our books at the church fairs and the block parties and all of that. And then the ones that there wasn't any interest for, that she couldn't sell, she would put into 2 large grocery bags, doubled so that they wouldn't rip, and send me down on the subway to go schlep over to the Strand and sell it to them. So, as I said, it was a bit of a complicated relationship, but nowadays it is bar none. Well, maybe the brattle. It is a absolutely amazing experience. All the more appreciated now that I have moved out of Los Angeles into the Coachella Valley, which not really known for its Tudor books. There aren't a lot out here. I've gotten most of them. Philippa Gregory, that is, there are enough Tudor fans that I've basically seen and snapped up the Philippa Gregory novels that I really want. There have been a few Alison Weirs, but not really much else. So for real Tudor books, I need to go online, or I need to go to the Strand, or to a real real bookstore. I was able to do that. So I picked out of the Strand has an entire row of not Tudor, of England, and there are a lot of other eras that are interesting and have had a lot of books written about them. So it's not as much Tudor as it's not like it's all Tudor, but there was still a lot to keep me going, and I got a really good haul, which I really needed now that I've published book 1 of my trilogy about Elizabeth, and just I didn't really mention it on here because I don't know, this is not supposed to be about sales, so I'm trying to keep this serious. But now that I have turned to Elizabeth's reign, I'm looking around and I'm going through, the drafts, and I need reference materials. I need to be able to look stuff up, and so this was really, really helpful. First up was John Guy's Elizabeth. Elizabeth the Later Years. So this is going to be mainly book 3, but I love John Guy. He has done Mary Queen of Scots. He is the guy for Mary Queen of Scots. So he's also really good about Elizabeth, really readable. So I was very happy to have. This one, Gloriana, The Years of Elizabeth I. This is going to be for all of it, basically, her entire reign. This is by Mary Luke, and Mary Luke had done a crown for Elizabeth about Elizabeth's path to the crown, which came in handy for book 1. And this is going to be great for the rest of it. She's another biographer who is very readable and really good. So I was really happy to be able to have this as well. Then I got Elizabeth and Her Parliaments by J.E. Neale. I would love to get J.E. Neale's actual biography of Elizabeth I. I'm kind of looking for that, but for now, the Parliaments will have to do. This is really helpful. Even though Elizabeth did her best to avoid calling parliaments, at some point she had to, and she did have to work with them. And their relationship was an interesting one, so it is really, really going to be helpful to have these to be able to look through, to read, and to basically reference. So that's going to be good. This one's adorable. It's a cute little thing. It not really the most substantive book on Elizabeth you have, but it has a lot of the, my favorite portrait. It has just a lot of small things like pictures of jewels and pictures of fans and just details that are always wonderful for descriptions. What did the hem of the gowns look like, and the shoes, and the way she knotted her pearls, and I had it before, and there's a special place in my heart for books that I've had before, and so I was very happy to have that. And finally, a really fun one, Elizabeth in the Garden, which I got really excited about when I read that it was basically about the rivalry between Robert Dudley and William Cecil, which is very much in keeping with the way I've written my trilogy, which was that it was the relationship between the three of them that defined her life and a lot of her decisions. And especially for book 2, the fact that she didn't marry is due to the combined influence of Robert Dudley and William Cecil, because basically they each wanted her to get married to their guy. For Robert Dudley, it was Robert Dudley. For William Cecil, it was a big foreign prince. And so, when she came close to one direction, the other one would help her out and pull her back, and then she'd go in that direction and get pulled back. And eventually, she ended up not getting married, which was also in keeping with her natural inclination, but it was their relationship, the relationship between Robert Dudley and William Cecil, and the relationship among all three of them that, again, defined her reign. And I was excited to find Trea Martyn, who's the author, was looking at their rivalry in terms of their gardens, which was amazing. I had a moment of trepidation, and I almost left it there because I took a quick look up to see what is this book. And the first thing I saw was that it had been reviewed by the Historical Novel Society. So I was like, this is fiction? I don't know about that. I will often try to avoid reading fiction that is on point with what I'm writing about, because I don't want to be influenced by that. So I got a little bit nervous, but then I read a little bit further, like down the Google lines, and it turns out that the author is a professor of botany. And looking through, I saw that she's got these wonderful descriptions of the gardens at Kenilworth and Theobald's. So this is going to be a fun one to read as well. So that was it. That it's a lot. It's a lot to get. A very large box that came to me, and that's presents is always fun. But that book haul will keep me going for quite a while. So I'm getting ready and looking forward to diving in. So I'll keep you posted if there's something absolutely amazing. But for now, thank you.